Yo, you already know what it is. It's your boy Beeks, and we're back in the building for the United show. Different settings. It's on my channel today. You know how it goes down. Before I bring the man them, it's the same old routine. We ain't heard the beat for a while. Let's let it drop, bro. You get me? The United show, baby. That's how it goes down. We get it down, we get it going, we get it cracking. It's the United show where we're gonna be talking about everything and anything. You get me? It is what it is. Bruv, in the cut today, you already know how it goes down. On my what are we gonna call it? On my right? On my
I
right?
think
It
so.
is on my
I
right.
think
Yeah,
so.
it is what it is. We'll go with that. On my right, man like Ivorian Spice from Red United TV. My brother, how's it going, G?
Yeah, man, is good up in here. You know what I mean? It's been a shit weekend in terms of the results that we received, but my weekend was still all right. But I would have loved
Yeah,
it for my team to fresh leads. But apart from that, man's good, man's blessed. It's another day. What are you
of
saying?
course, of course. Well, bro, I'm calm. We're gonna obviously get into that in a bit. It is what it is, but we keep it moving. And obviously, at the bottom of the screen, we got the man himself. You know, the legend, the myth, the man, the myth, the legend. Man like bits and bobs. What are you telling me, bro?
It's your boy Beeks.
It's your boy, bitch.
And we're
Jeez.
back in the building. You already know what
Come,
time it is. Ha.
come on,
Yeah,
bro.
man. Of
Come
course,
on,
bro. Love, always love, bro. You know how we do it, man.
bro.
Jeez.
It is what it
Mic
is.
drop,
We're here.
mic drop and
Yeah.
everything.
No. It
We
is what it is, man. You know how we do, bro. It's
we
love and
are.
it's family. So yeah, man. It's a family thing tonight. Shout out, Rach. Hope she's okay. We're thinking of you and everything. But yeah, man. Let's go.
Bro, this is it, fam. And you know what? Yeah, we got to keep it real. We're gonna kick it off as gonna kick it off. Obviously, Leeds. We played Leeds over the weekend. We don't really want to dwell on it. We drew. Woohoo! It is what it is. But according to my calculations, if I'm not mistaken, I think we need one more win to secure top four. Now, not that
Mm-hmm.
that is our ambition. Not that that is what we want. We want titles. We want trophies. But to be in the Champions League next season, despite all that European Super League nonsense that was getting thrown about, it's a good idea. Will we be in Champions League? Will there be some sanctions? Will there be some penalties that we're going to face? We don't know. But like I said, we're one win away from getting Champions League. Man, like Spice, what are you telling me, bro? Like, how do you feel about that? Even though we drew against Leeds, moving away from that result,
Yeah.
are you a little bit more optimistic? The only reason I'm asking is because I'm a bit upset that we could have at least put a little bit of pressure on Man City.
Yes.
Um, that's where I stand with it. Before I let you drop, I would rather have us put that pressure, put a little bit of fire and into their arse. But that didn't happen. But Spice, how do you feel about this one?
Well, absolutely, I have to agree with you because I was saying it on my match reaction that we should have won games. We should be closer to Man City. Not that we would have been in a title challenge, but just the fact that it'd be more respectful if we finish 5 points behind Man City second. You know what I'm saying, innit? And then it shows how far we've progressed in the league. But I am confident that the team can finish in the top four. I don't know whether we will cement that second place because you can never know. Although we're about 10 points clear off of Leicester, or actually maybe about 5 or 6, 7 points clear because we did drop points. I'm not too sure if Leicester did beat Arsenal. No, was it Everton? Sorry. But Leicester did get some points. But I am on the confidence that Manchester United will finish top four. And that's it. Simple as. I don't see Manchester United not finishing top four, but it's mathematically possible that we could finish up outside the top four. You never know if results don't go our way. But confidence-wise, we will finish top four. We will be in the Champions League next season. It's whether would we be able to compete in the Champions League. That would be the question for next season. But yeah, I'm confident.
No, I hear you. I hear you. You know what? That's fair. That's absolutely fair. I don't think it's. I don't think we can bottle it that bad. But like you said, you don't know how United can play this out. But I really hope it's not that bad. Bobs, how do you feel about the situation, man? Where do you think You know, the fact that we can get top four, like I said, we could have put a little bit of pressure on City. But how are you feeling knowing that we're 3 points away from getting Champions League football? You're mute, bro.
You're mute, bro.
We're
You're
gonna,
mute.
to be honest, man, we're gonna get it, aren't we? You know, it's a shame. In fact, it's not a shame. It's typical Man United that we didn't beat Leeds when we could apply pressure. To get a bit closer, we should be at least 3 points off them, at least with the games we've dropped. Yeah, man, we're gonna get it, isn't it? But it's to me personally, yeah, it's done. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna get it. So what? Do you know what I mean? Like, we got it last season, and what? Do you know what I mean? So this season, you know, cool. You've met your minimum objective. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go. You're supposed to get top four. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you?
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, man. No one's gonna catch us now. They can't catch us, can't they?
Yeah, slow down, man. Slow down, because I'm looking at the table.
I know.
Leicester are 5 points behind us. Let's just slow down, relax.
Wait. Just a couple of weeks ago, it was about 9 points.
Bro, Leicester have been on job, G. Leicester have been on job.
They've been on job.
Leicester have been on job, and United have been. They've slacked. They've slacked. I'm not gonna lie.
Real talk.
So it's down to us, isn't it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Our next game is obviously the big one, which we will dive into later on. But let's talk about the Europa League, man. The Europa League is the semi-finals tonight, hence why we're doing it really early. We're doing the United show early. Semi-finals, Bob's is going to be doing a watch-along on his channel as well, so people, make sure you tune in. Listen, semi-final, Roma. Look, this is make or break for us. I mean, if we lose this, we're fucked. And we really, I don't say we really need it. I think the players need it more than the fans. But for me, Europa League is just Europa League, innit? You get me? But I feel like
tell them what you said when we got into Europa.
Bro, I said
You're not watching it.
I'm not watching it, bro. I said I'm not watching it. I'm not gonna lie to you. And now look at the position Manchester United have put me in. This is how you know I love the club so much. Look at what they've done. They've put me in a position where
you go against your wife, bro.
I've got to watch it. You get me? And now I'm doing previews on a fucking channel that I don't really want to fucking do. I want to do Champions League semi-final preview, bro, not Europa League. But we move. But listen, at the end of the day, this is a huge game for us, make or break for our season. Spice, man, how are you feeling about tonight's game? How do you think it's going to get panned out? Who do you think is going to play? Can we do this? Is this the moment where we stop this run of being bottlers for semi-finals?
Yo, that is a big question. Is this the time, the moment that we'll see whether Manchester United can become a semi-finalist team to a finalist team? I think so. Because I was saying to you guys earlier on about this game, how I feel about this game, because we've been bottle jobs for semi-finals on a one-off occasion, you know, struggling to get past the semis. This time it's a two-legged tie, and I see Manchester United as a team that can probably beat a team like Roma over a two-legged tie. So I'm confident that Manchester United can win the first leg. Now that we sorted out the design and all that kind of stuff on the side of the stage and the seats. Now that it's no longer red and now it's black, and now they can see their players with their home kits. We'll see what they can do now. Because I'm confident when we're away, because I know Ollie's good that way. I always say to Ollie, you must be a cheater because you go ham away, you know. But at home, you do fuck all at home. So you must be one of them guys that like to cheat and go ham on the side thing, you know, because away from home, like, yo, shit. But yeah, let me not get too deep into Ollie, you know. I almost got into my Ollie moment. My blood was boiling for a hot second. But yeah, I just honestly think that Manchester United can do a number on Roma. I believe that we'll win this game, the first leg, and then second leg will be a bit tricky, but we will scrape through. We will go past the semis, man. We won't need Viagra this time, you know. We'll do this thing. We'll do this. We'll go past the semis, you know. Before, it was just a semi and then we go floppy. But now it's going to be a semi, then a full-on boner. We'll get to the finals and we'll lift that trophy and we will score, fam. And we will win. So yeah,
Jeez.
confidence.
Yo, Spice's confidence is
Yeah,
off the rails right now, fam.
Roma,
Yeah,
man.
and
Last time we played Roma, what did we do to them?
7-1, I hear that, but that was how
7-1.
many years ago?
Mm-hmm.
I think I was still in secondary school them times there. But I hear you, Spice. I hear you, bro. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna roll with your confidence as well.
Yeah,
But listen, Roma semi-finals. We've heard Spice. This is a huge game for Manchester United this season. Top 4 is already in sight, but to win the Europa League title would be, like I said, really good for the bunch of players, and it would be good for Oli as well, man. How do you see this panning out? Can we get past the
Listen, these idiots just need to do one thing: is win tonight and score goals. Yeah, it's a very, very simple thing. You know what I mean? Go out there, score goals, win the leg, the tie tonight. Do you understand? Get them 3-4 goals. I know people might say like 3-4. We are capable of this. That's the problem. That's frustration. Yes, we can do it. However, famous quote from Beeks: "Hold tight." Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see what happens. But like, when we deep it though, it's a tough game. It's probably the biggest game of Ollie's Man United managerial career, because it's regarding the last chance this season to win silverware. We flopped against Leicester in the FA Cup. We had an easy route to the final. Also, the Europa League, man, I'm like you, Beeks, man. I can't believe we're talking about a club in the Europa League semi-final, man. How the mighty have fallen, bro. Like, real talk, like, we can do it, man. We can do it. Let's be honest, we're gonna. But then, you know, the Romans, bro, like Roma. This ain't the same. We ain't the same team that won 7-1 that night. Do you know what I'm saying?
For real. We don't have.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
we don't have the likes of Ronaldo, the Carricks.
Do you know what I'm saying? And we brushed them aside. Like, we just said, take 7. Do you know what I mean? You're lucky. Just take the 7 and go home. But yeah, tonight, yeah, I'm just hoping big performances.
Yes, Oli. Don't get too excited. I know I'm not going to get too excited.
Apparently we got Oli in the cut. And he's smiling, man. He said, "Hi guys, Oli here. Don't get too excited. I'm gonna sit deep." My God, and try and make it go with a sit piece of individual brilliance. Perfect.
I'm not even surprised to see Oli smile. You know, I'm 100% convinced that Oli smokes weed, because when we lose games and he's smiling, only people that's high smiles through bad times when you're trying to speak to them. Have you ever been high and someone trying to give you some bad news and they're like, "Why are you smiling for, fam? Someone died, fam. You're waving."
But the thing is, yeah, like, see, Oli, thanks for coming through here. But Oli's just like, I'd love to be a fly on the wall, you know. Like, true say, yeah, like, you know, when you're at work and you're in the office or wherever you are, yeah, at your laptop, and you see your boy just like, "Oh, what you?" You sit down beside him, you start chatting, you know what I mean? Start chatting nonsense, talk about the weekend. What I want for Oli though, when these men come in the change room, is Oli like literally fist pumping these guys like, "Yo, how was your weekend?" Or he's saying like, "Yo, you need to start running faster." Do you know what I'm saying? Because like, I'm a positive person, yeah, but this guy smiles, but he be smiling at the wrong time. You understand?
Too much.
Okay, so we've got Ravi over here. He's asking, will United be able to break down Roma in the first quarter of the game?
I believe it depends if Bruno and Pogba are starting together at the same time. If they are, we could probably slightly break the lines. Slightly.
It depends, yeah, because they better not put someone to my marking Beeks. I beg your pardon. Ollie's just, this guy's consistent.
Nathan's out here to troll on Ollie. You know, don't worry, bro. We got you. We got you.
Oh my God, Nathan. I don't think Nathan sleeps, bro.
Ollie's an SSO, yeah, one of them ones.
Ollie's a support set. But yeah, no, honestly, I do think we can break them down. Like Spice is saying, look, we got the likes of Pogba, Bruno, and it's going to be difficult because we got Europa tonight and we've got Liverpool on the weekend.
Yes.
So it's how he's going to actually balance this out. I mean, Liverpool, we don't see Liverpool, even though they're low at the moment. Look, form's out of the window when it comes to Liverpool, Man United, bro. That's as real as it gets. And you know, there's some Liverpool fans, they'll play it down and say, "No, you're going to beat us." Nah, it doesn't. It's not even that, innit? Do you understand what I'm saying? Anything can happen. Man said Arteta is a janitor in the abandoned building. Jesus Christ, bro. You get me, fam? I get onto Arteta worse, bro. Fucking hell. Do you know what? That you can't have a show without putting a dig for Arsenal in it. Do you get me? Arsenal got a big game as well tonight, and they're playing Villarreal. Can you imagine, bro? That is some WrestleMania shit because it's Unai Emery, the man who was managing Arsenal, who is managing Villarreal right now, taking on Arsenal. So it's kind of mad, bruv. So I don't know what's going on there, bruv. Their stress levels are higher than our one. You know what? It's so mad. I'm not even nervous, bro. I'm not even nervous for this thing. And usually I'd be panting up and down thinking, well, I'm pulling my hair out. But I think it's because I don't give a shit, bro. I don't give a shit about... for me, as a fan, I don't care about Europa, but I really care that the players for this club win the Europa for themselves because they need it, bro. There's a bunch of players there. Yep. You know, the moment you taste trophy, you want to go again,
absolutely,
and again and again. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely, I co-sign that. I co-sign that because winning the trophy is the first thing that these teams need to do as a group, and it will build their confidence. And especially with Oli. Oli needs this for himself because, bro, everyone here, our eyes is on Oli. Like, it's on Oli. If we don't win anything, I'm raising my eyebrows. I'm like, big man, this new contract you're going to get, you don't really deserve it. So for him, he needs to win this trophy. And it'll be the biggest trophy he's ever won because what is the Norwegian Premiership, fam?
No, obviously it's not.
What is that? I don't even rank in the top 50 as a trophy. So, yeah, he needs it for himself. The players need to learn how to win. And I believe if we win this trophy, it will probably be the start of more.
I hope so. I really hope you're right, Spider, man. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, all right, cool, man. How can United kick on? Can they build on this? We had to build on it when we should have built on it when Mourinho won it, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But that's
because the owners thought that we won the Europa League, we won the community, and we won the league. Well, all right, we don't need to sign players. We don't need to improve on what we have. And look at that.
That again, because they were so complacent. Again, these people, they don't really care. I mean, obviously the likes of Ed Woodward's gone, but we still got the Glazers. Maybe there might be some sort of change. We really hope so. Nathan's actually, speaking facts. We've got to be careful of these certain players at Roma. Obviously, I know they still got the likes of Mkhitaryan there. Dzeko, who's aging, but he's very, he's still
isn't that Juventus reject?
If I'm not mistaken, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he was at Juventus.
Yeah, they got experience, though, innit? They've
got experience. Yeah, they have got experience, man. They have got experience, but it's about making sure that we do our bit because we've got quality. You understand what I'm saying? Man United have got quality. They've got to use their quality, implement it in this game, and like Bob said earlier on, put Roma to aside, beat them, and make sure we focus on Liverpool and not focus too tough for the second leg. Because if we can split them tonight, then just know the final is what we have to look for and to see who we can play, whether it's Villarreal or Arsenal. But I don't want to be talking too tough. I really do hope that we get the job done. The lineup, obviously, I'm actually expecting Cavani to play tonight.
Really?
Yeah. I'm expecting Cavani to play, man, tonight. Alongside with the likes of Bruno, Pogba, Rashford will obviously play out. Probably on one of the sides, but I don't I'll be surprised if Greenwood plays. I think Oli is the man because I feel like he'd rather use Greenwood over the weekend. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking because look, Spice, to be real, like I said, Liverpool got a big game. If there's a chance to beat them when they're down like this, then do it. Do you get me? And we have a squad. We need to utilize that squad. You understand what I'm saying? Obviously, the likes of Fridge and Lindelof, they're going to play. Of course, they're going to play. The fullbacks, yes, he's probably going to use Shaw and Wan-Bissaka. Maybe he might switch up.
He should rest Shaw. I believe he should rest Shaw and bring in
I believe so too, because I don't feel like I trust Tellers. I actually trust Tellers. I don't think he can put a mistake in, but it's one of them ones. It's going to be difficult, man. Obviously, De Gea will be in goal. It won't be Henderson. I think Henderson will start on.
I'm quite happy with that, though.
Yeah,
Why is that? No. Guys, I need to understand why. First of
I
all,
just think big game. It's a very big game. It could be the last little parting gift, you know. Man lifts a trophy, gets us into the semi-final, lift that trophy. I'm just saying the big game, big moments. The hair tilts it for me, man. And like you said about Tellez, yeah. Listen, I'm cool with Tellez. Let me know, like. I'm cool with Tellez, yeah, but Shaw's gonna play. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but no, yeah, man. Like seriously, man, flipping out, like, bro, Ollie just needs to come correct tonight. Just do your job, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Do your job. Then you can get a good night's sleep tonight. Do you know what I
I'm
mean?
sure he'll probably rest one of the players of the McFreds, either Fred or McTominay, and bring
Oh
in
no,
Matt.
Pogba and Bruno has to play. They
Yeah,
both
Pogba and
have
Bruno has to play, but I'm sure that he won't play McFred until the weekend because I think that he will need runners again against Liverpool.
So who do you think? Who do you think will play midfield? Do you think it'll just be Fred, Pogba, and Bruno?
It could potentially be.
He might be cheeky, Beeks. You know, he might
He
be cheeky
might
and play
play
Pogba on
Pogba on
the
the
left,
left
Rashford
and
right.
and rest, as you would say, you wanted to rest Greenwood for the weekend to play Cavani, and then in the midfield probably Matic, Fred, or with McTominay. I don't know which one of those two.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. I'm not disputing that. It's just whatever we go with, we just need Bruno and Pogba to be in the middle of the pitch or just be on the pitch, doing what they do best, and just literally just play our game, bro, and let's take our chances because the Leeds game wasn't like the Leeds game. Leeds paid us respect. Leeds said we're not gonna do this thing and go head to head with United because we felt that at OT and we learned from that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pay them respect. They don't play respect against anyone. Do you get me? And
Exactly.
They've improved over the season, and fair play to Leeds, isn't it? Like to be where they are, you got to big up Bielsa as well. But I just feel like we stamped our authority, but yet we didn't do it hard enough by making sure we won that game. And you know, we need to be more clinical. The likes of Dan James and whatnot should not be even touching the pitch tonight. You know,
guys, I don't understand this. How can you be a professional football player as a Premier League and you bust a step over and you trip on it and you can't beat a man? Dan James hasn't beaten a man. He hasn't beaten a man.
Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah. I feel for the guy because
I know he's low on confidence and he knows each time he makes a mistake, he looks at everyone looks at him and he knows he's shit.
No. Do you know if an apprentice comes to your job, yeah, you show him the ways, you teach him stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Daniel James is just coming and just running, like training, bro, because he runs more, because he shows energy. They're like, yeah. He's got great energy. He's got great movement. But literally, football don't run like that. It's what you do with the ball. The ball actually travels faster than the. Do you know what I'm saying to you, right?
So Nathan's making me laugh.
Right, Nathan's consistent, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, like he must have thought I'm gonna try something. Do you know what I'm saying? And it never came off. I felt for him, man. I was like, raw. But what's he doing in training, though? Like, real talk. What's he doing in training?
No, I do hear you, man, and I just feel like, do you know what it is with James? It's just wrong timing for him to be at Man United. I just feel like right now we don't need a player like you. We need someone with more flair, more experience, more quality. Because right now you're not even showing me that you're good to even be in the squad. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Good enough to be in the Premier League.
I'm not trying to strip a man. I'm not trying to knock a man when he's down.
You're not.
I'm just trying to, because at the end of the day, this guy still plays for Manchester United, and we have to support him in it, you know. But
of course.
At the same time, you've got to be real and we've got to be critical. So it's one of them ones where you got to look at it and think, well, all right, James, man, I just think you should call it a day for a bit, and we'll bring you back where we need to bring you back. Do you understand? I think Ollie thought, all right, cool, it's going to be the same sort of setup against Leeds, and we're going to do what we did at OT to them at Ellen Road. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Dan James played. He's not going to be playing tonight 100%, but we'll see what happens. Ollie, don't piss me off. It is what it is. I'm not. If you dare, cool, say less. But yeah, you got the likes of Greenwood and whatnot. Will he play? I don't think so. But what do you guys think? Do you think Greenwood might get a chance?
I think Greenwood's on the bench today, just because. I think he's going to go with try and kill the game in the first 60 minutes. Well, hopefully, I think Greenwood comes off the bench. We can't put all our cards on the table just like that. Remember, we've got no Martial. Greenwood can give a good spark. Greenwood should be doing what he should be doing, coming off the bench for 20 minutes or something. You know, literally in his development, that's not a bad thing. So yeah, and Cavani, my only annoyance with Cavani is just that we don't have the right personnel to be able to. Sorry, Beeks. I'm sorry. It was Greenwood. No, I don't think Greenwood starts 100%. I think
say
we'll
your
be wrong.
say your take on say your take on Cavani.
The Cavani thing is just about delivery.
Mm,
You know, how many players can we say can pick him out? Shaw, Telles, Bruno, Pogba.
Yeah,
I digress.
that's the problem,
Yeah.
and it's mad, you know, because I was speaking to my boy who's a Liverpool fan, and he went, "You know what?" I was sitting there, I was thinking, why didn't we go for someone like Cavani? You know, if Liverpool had a player like Cavani, God knows where Liverpool would be right now. It'd be so much goals because Liverpool spams so much crosses in the box.
Trap house movement, whipping insertions and everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Honestly, big up Beeks. They're just whipping in them balls, bro. They don't really care, bro. So you gotta look at that and you gotta think, all right, cool. But I hear what you're saying. We don't even play to his strengths, and this is the problem. We did this with Zlatan was cool because Zlatan used to do his own thing, you know. But we did it with Lukaku, and if you look at Lukaku, he's trimmed down. He's leading Inter Milan to the title, and it's a shame that we can, use him to our strengths. But we move, man. I'm not going to complain about that. Shout out to Lukaku. He's doing his thing. But yeah,
Are
look,
you surprised at that, Beeks?
Am I surprised at that? I'm not surprised at that because of the state of our club, man. I'm not surprised at that. I'm not. You have to understand the manager that we have. Look, Mourinho just left. Spurs, and he's coming out to say that look, the Spurs players are unfit. It's the same thing as what happened at Man United. Oli came in and he said the players were so unfit, bro. Because remember the stats that we were holding, we were doing less miles on the pitch. We weren't running up. All them stats we were seeing that we weren't tracking back. It was just long. It was just long for us.
That was Jose Mourinho for making us sit back 24/7 and being lethargic, man. You know, he's like that woman that likes you so much, she keeps feeding you and tells you to go nowhere, and you just keep starting getting unhealthy and etc. Jose Mourinho.
Yeah,
I'm going for him though. Let me not lie to you. I'm going for Jose because
I know.
But I can't help think that he's sitting laughing because Jamie O'Hara, I don't really agree with anything that Jamie O'Hara says, but what he said on Jose Mourinho about I can't believe Spurs, bro, because the way I see it, he got you to a cup final, but you didn't even allow him to play it, to fulfill the fixture. So he's thinking you got beat, innit? That's what normally happens.
No, you're right, and because we're gonna I'm just gonna quickly touch on that, even though it's nothing to do with United, but I have to touch on this because it's something that I wanted to touch on. So Mourinho left, cool, and he got sacked a game before the cup final. Already stupid. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Spurs' board and whatnot. But very, very stupid. You got rid of a man who's known for winning trophies, and you sack him before a cup final. Absolutely dumb. And then on top of that, you give a manager's job to a I'm still saying
former player,
a former player who has no managerial experience. Give him a job just in case if Spurs win, it goes on his record. Bear in mind that you had the likes of a manager who was already there, Chris Powell, with experience, bro. Chris Powell with managerial experience.
Yeah.
That was overlooked. I don't even need to talk too tough on that,
black,
bro.
right?
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Chris Powell is black. Then you got the likes of Ledley King, who's got some experience there, who can
Tottenham legend.
He's a Tottenham legend. He's got his badges. Overlooked once again. But yet we give it to a 28-year-old man, a youth who has no experience whatsoever.
Do you know what surprised me? I never knew Ryan Mason was even there at that club. I had no idea.
I'm not gonna lie.
Recently retired. The guy recently retired, and you're taking him over people that have experience in the football world, people that sat next to Jose Mourinho throughout the whole season and learned from him. It says a lot about where opportunities go. I'll be honest with you.
This is what I'm saying, bro.
It says a lot. Though, it also shows that the competence of these people, like me and Beeks been saying this, Spice, you don't hire Jose to build a team, bro.
You hire him when you got teams.
You bought him. Why did they sack Pochettino? Because Pochettino didn't win trophies. He played a great attacking football. Cool story. Yeah. So what? Jose gets trophies, bro. He'll get into finals and a one-off game, 90 minutes, brother. My brothers, 90 minutes against Pep. You sack the only man that's capable of beating this guy in a one-off game. Fam, that's not even dumb. That's not even stupid. That's like, I don't even know the worst word you can call someone. Like, it's like, do you know what? Yeah, it's like, you know when you see something mad, and you have to go to the person and put your hand on their shoulder. Are you all right? You all right? Are you okay? And then to lose the final. What?
Bro, do you know how mad that is, bro? Do you know how mad that is? Like everything you just said, you just hit the nail on the head. It is absolutely crazy. The fact that you can get rid of a man because you lot are off form. You took the words out of my mouth. You got rid of Poch because he didn't win you trophies, and you hired Mourinho because you won the trophies. Mourinho gets you to a cup final, but then you sack him. So you see how the contradictory ways up here. See how it's been thrown to you. So dumb, bro. That's why I'm saying again. That's why I'm saying the board of Spurs. They've got their problems, bro, and this is their downfall. This is why they will always be where they're at. But you know what, man? I'm going to put a pause on that. Obviously, we've spoken about Europa League and whatnot, but in the cup right now we got a big Liverpool fan. Do you get me? Man, like once I'm gonna hype him up, bro. Do you get me? Like this is huge, bro. Davidson on the show, on the channel. Man, like months. What you telling me, my bro? What you telling me?
Come on, man. It's good to be here, man. I feel a little bit cornered by you, man. I can't lie, but you know what?
It is what it is. You stepped into the jungle, bro.
Bro, you're in a doghouse. You're in a doghouse. You're in a den. You gotta fight hard for your club. You gotta fight hard.
I'm in the gulag. I'm in the gulag right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the gulag, but we got a little repping today. We're dressed in black because it's RIP Liverpool this season, but we're still here. We're still here.
Okay. Oi. Mandem, I'm running this joke still. You ever seen Mons and Lamptey in the same room before?
All right, say less. You ever see Mons and Notes in the same room?
I'm done. Hey, do you know a funny story about Notes?
Becky and Notes, boo boo bang.
I'll tell you something crazy about Notes. There was like an ongoing joke that I used to look like when I had a high top. You remember when Notes first come through with like Aladdin, he had a high top in it. So I had a high top as well, and it was bad. Like Tion Wayne, right? Tion Wayne, he'll play football in my area because I was living in North London in Edmonton. And he was like, "Oh, you look like Notes, you look bare like Notes," and it sort of become this joke. And then one day, someone took a picture of me and put it up on Instagram without my knowing. Notes somehow got a hold of it, posted it on his Instagram. Next thing I know, I'm getting bantered by the whole of his fan base. Daily posted it. It was. God, I still got the DMs to this day.
The fact that I clocked it just goes to show, bro. It just goes to show. Bro, it's calm, bro. He's a big guy in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, man. Big him up, man. Big him up. 100%.
But bro, how are you feeling, man? How you been? How's your week been, man? You been all right?
I've been all right. To be fair, like it was all a bit crazy with the whole Super League thing going on. Obviously, my channel was is Big Six Bands in it, so it's not Liverpool based. So obviously, there was a lot of negative connotations going on around the Big Six. So I thought it was probably best for us to just step back, just say that we're not a part of things, and then just when it dies down, we'll just get back in. And as Bits was featured in our video that's just been put out, we're back to business. Another day, another stream, just like you guys, man. We keep working.
Come on, G, come on. And you look, bruv, like I'm happy you did what you did and just took a step back. And look, we're back in the driving seat. You're posting content. It is what it is. Super League
100%,
done and dead.
100%, man. Yeah, man.
Forget all of that. Right now, it's the biggest game of. You know what? It's not even the biggest game. You know, like this.
Not
this
for you,
even, it doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't even mean anything for you, man. It doesn't even mean anything for you. But what does it mean for you, bro? Like, how are you feeling about this game, man? Going on to the weekend, Liverpool, Man United at OT.
Yeah.
This is probably the second time that you guys have played at OT without any fans. The first time was in the FA Cup.
Yeah, when we got touched. Yeah, we got touched. Though.
How are you feeling, man, going into this game?
Do you know what? If we had something going on at the back in our back line, then we wouldn't have conceded in the 95th minute against Newcastle. And today's game would have been absolutely monumental for our club. It would have been huge. It would have been huge. You know what I'm saying? The game would have been massive. I would have been gearing up, ready to, put it all on the line. But right now, that draw sort of deflated me. I know for you lot, it means nothing. And you could easily play the young G's because you got a big game tonight and you got a big game next Thursday. So, i.e., we're not the big game for you this weekend. I'll be honest. I know it sounds mad out of context. It sounds out of context, but we're not the big game for you guys. The focus is today for you. So for us, I feel like it would be great to get 3 points, maybe for bragging rights, but I don't want to. But what bragging rights? Am I an Arsenal fan? What are bragging rights? What's 3 points? I want more than that. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of these. It's never a video about Arsenal slander. Come on, people. But do you know what I'm saying? Like it's simple stuff, really. And as I said, like right now, Liverpool are ironing board FC, man. No back, no nothing. Right now, we're just starting getting touched. Flat. Yeah, pancakes, flat as nothing. All breasts, no back. In fact, I can't even say we got breasts because we don't even score. So, right now it's yeah. But I don't know, man. Smash the like anyway, man. Big up with you guys. Let's talk about it.
Listen, don't worry. You're not alone because we've got another Liverpool fan who's making his debut. So you're going to be backed up. The man, the myth, the legend. This guy is another Liverpool fan. Bobs knows him. He's a debutant on the channel himself. Man like Douglas, what are you telling me, bro? How you been, bro?
Thank you very much for having me, and it's a pleasure to be here. And it's going to be a very interesting game on Sunday.
Yes, 100%. Very, very interesting. And look, man like Mons, he said his piece about the Liverpool game. It's just bragging rights right now for you guys and for us because it doesn't really do anything for us, man. How are you feeling going towards the game on Sunday, man, against Man United?
Well, let me just say this, that since 2004, we have won twice at Anfield, at Old Trafford, in 17 years, 2009 and 2014. So we have a terrible, terrible record at Old Trafford. I am not confident going into this game whatsoever. I think honestly, the game on Sunday, you'll want to stop us getting top four. You'll be wanting to, try and stop Manchester City. I know that's likely to not now happen, but it's if you can't get up for this game, then it's still the biggest game in English football. I don't care what anybody says. These two, and I'd also say this now that the Super League, if Liverpool and Manchester United had actually gone to that, the history between the two clubs would have been absolutely tarnished. So the fact that they're not in the Super League anymore it's a big relief. But yeah, the history between the two sides, it's going to be a really, really interesting game. And yeah, as I say, I'm not confident at all. And I'll definitely be watching your game with It'll be a bit of a spy. It will be a bit of a spy mission, but yeah, I'll be watching your game against Roma to see what sort of mindset you will go into that game.
To see what Europa League feels like for us next season, innit?
You guys already know how Europa League feels like. You were there for a very long time.
Europa League.
You might need to remind me what it's like out. What's it like out there?
Hey, man, let me tell you now. It's long. The trips are long. You spend 2 or 3 days in a hotel. Sometimes you're in an icy place. You've never heard of a country.
and you never know that this club existed. It is long, bro.
I'm hearing it's a bit mad for black people to be going out Europe.
We stay here when it comes to Europe. We don't fly to places like Ukraine, Poland, and all that kind of stuff. We chill.
Man.
And Paris.
Ryanair, bro. It's called the Ryanair Cup, fam.
Hey, Douglas, we are.
Go Ryanair's website.
We need to bounce back next season, man.
That's where you're gonna play.
You know what? I'm hearing that there's a UEFA Conference League out here. You know, that's like the third tier, right?
Liverpool's level, bro.
Oh, we are doing Virgil with this service, man. Oh,
bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Yeah, look. If I was Liverpool, I'd just finish top 10, man. I'm not even thinking about Europe. Man. Top 10 Europa League is long, bro. This is Europa League is long. I'm trying to do you, man, a favor, you know. If I was in Liverpool position, I wouldn't even want to be in Europa League. It's just long. I ain't got time for it.
It's traveling to all Genk and them, man.
When you're in the Europa League, you have a potential to meet Borat. So
Michelin and them men. You know what I'm saying? Michelin and them.
You know, there's some teams in the Europa League I've never heard of, bro. I'm thinking, nah, this is dead, man. I can't be dealing with this, bro.
Some of them don't have a badge. When I look at the matchup, some of the teams don't even have a badge, and I'm just like.
Bro, you know them things. You know in FIFA when you're creating a team and that and the crest and all of them things there. They think about Pez, and they said
North London Reds, not unlicensed.
Unlicensed. That's what it is.
Honestly speaking, bro, you end up seeing Borat in Kazakhstan if you're in the Europa League and the Europa Conference. So that's how bad it is.
That's mad. I don't know, man.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you guys think? Yeah, do you guys think that? Even the players are going to be like, this game's dead. Like, think they're like, because Liverpool, I mean, you guys need the 3 points more than us. True talk, right?
Yeah.
And we know we're going to come top 4 regardless. So, Ollie will probably play a weakened team against you guys. Do you know what I mean? Well, he should play a weakened team because
why?
But he won't. He won't.
I know he won't. He won't.
He won't.
Do you know what I mean? That's the difference between. That's how naive he is because this game, obviously, like Douglas said, the rivalry is there, the history is there. Obviously, do you know what I mean? We're going back Gerrard, Keane, Roche, Andy Cole. Do you know what I mean? The history's all there. But right now, listen, I'd rather eat a roast dinner, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And watch this thing. Literally, because listen, like it's not even like we're going neck and neck for top 4. It's already calling for us. You man are trying to knock on the door. No one's answering, bro. Like it's a dead game, and I know what's gonna happen. You man will score, and then play your little whatever, and then we'll just bang 2 against you guys, and that's it.
No, hey, you know what it is? You know what it is? These man, like, it's not even like it's looking like it might be even a draw. Like, you know them 0-0 boring.
Definitely no. Like, you know when everyone got injured, that game that everyone got injured.
I remember that.
Mad.
That game there, that's I'm getting them vibes.
Look, it's just what that's why we're doing. It's mad that we're doing a preview for this because usually it'd be like, all right, cool, it means something. Like, it's so mad. This doesn't even mean anything for both clubs. It's just like, all right, cool, man. Bragging rights, but who cares, man?
I'll be real. I know if we lose, I know, again, I've just been the laughing stock on my channel majority of the season. So it's just poor timing for me to start it in January when we fell off. But, like, if you really think about it, if you lot do beat us, then that... Because mathematically, we can still finish top 4. If for the optimistic ones out there, we can still do it. But if you lot was to turn us over on the weekends, then it's done. Like, it is done. And then done to the point where you lot could even kick us out of a Europa League spot if everyone else was to win as well. Do you see what I'm saying? So there is a little bit of something there in terms of if you really want to kick a man when he's down, this is probably you lot's chance to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to fight. You know when Go on.
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. I think, the fact is that this is our hardest game left. And then we've got the likes of Southampton, Burnley, West Brom, and Palace to finish. But the problem is, like, people will say, oh yeah, that's an easy, last 4 games for Liverpool. Have you actually seen us this season? We've actually struggled against those kind of sides that are in the top 10 or anything. So, look, I honestly think that top 4 is gone even if we lose on Sunday. We've had so many opportunities to get top four. Like last week against Newcastle, how many chances we had was incredibly bad finishing. Leeds as well.
Leeds one.
Yeah.
Do you know why the Leeds one sent me over the edge? Because Chelsea had dropped points to West Brom prior to that, and on top of that, was it West Ham? West
Ham lost to Newcastle.
Newcastle 3-2. Yeah, so it's like, you know, they gave us leeway, and we bottled it, and then we went and bottled it in the 95th minute against a championship. Sorry, man. Joe Willock is a championship midfielder. I can't believe that's even happened, man.
Bro,
I don't
get the disallowed goal. The disallowed goal. That
VAR said, you know, here you go. VAR said, here you go. Here's one more chance of top four. We were like, nah, man. So we're cool, man. We're cool in Europa. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we'll do that. I can't. Sometimes my club just vexes, man. They vex my soul.
I'm enjoying this, you know. Cheers.
I can feel it, man. I can feel it, man. You know what it is? It's one of them ones where you just gotta firm it, deal with it, and just hope for the best next season, man.
But you know what, Beeks, do you know what it is? You know what? You probably have seen that meme where the guy gets beaten up and like, let him get up. Oh, we need to start packing him in again as soon as let him get up. That's what I feel like. When that VAR call went in, it's like, yeah, let him get up.
That is Liverpool to a T this season, man. And look, listen, I'd say I feel sorry for you, but I don't, because I'm so happy that you're in this position. I love it. I'm not going to lie to you.
My question to Douglas and Muntz is, I want to know, is like, what has gone wrong with Liverpool this season? Because you guys are the greatest Premier League team to ever.
Who said this? Who said this? You lot take the pun. You lot take what the pun is so seriously.
So I will know what's gone wrong.
I will say this now. I've never, ever said that. Whoever has said that, it's not me.
BT
Sky, like the fact that Sky had the audacity to, you know, compare our 1920 team to your treble winning side, I thought it was ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Even the Shankly
team.
They compared it to the Shankly era. Like for me,
I was gonna say
that era screams longevity.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even get started.
No.
I don't know how many I'm going to see of these much longer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many of these I'm going to see. But obviously, I don't think we're done. A lot of people think we're done. But I think it's a lot of things, you know, as I said, injuries, Klopp's style of play isn't sustainable. So COVID hasn't helped that in having games every 3 days. So it's evident that certain players are tired. We literally won the league with about 15 players last season, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? And the machine was working so well. Players like Chamberlain and Shaqiri could just come in and play just as well because we was all on a high. Like that high was so, you know, it was so consistent. But you could say that, you know, with a breath of fresh air next season, and you know, with a you know, better fitness, we should be all right, and we should go back to challenging for the title. I'd like to think so. I don't think we're done. Me personally,
I don't.
I'll say this now. I don't think we will win the title next season, and the reason is, I think everyone has forgotten that AFCON Cup of Nations starts in January next year. So we'll be missing Mane and Salah.
Mane's butt cheeks anyway. Right now, he's butt cheeks. He's naked right now. I'm sorry, like he's playing against us. But I hear it. I see you.
I'm going to be absolutely honest. The Liverpool fan base who are actually like criticizing Mane, like just stop. Like I know
Liverpool has to be criticized though. I don't think it's just Mane. Like I feel like
it's not a scapegoat to him.
The whole team hasn't performed this season. I think you look at. I think there's only a couple of players that I think can probably say that they can hold their head high. Fabinho's been one of them. I think he's been absolutely outstanding.
Yeah.
Salah for his goals, I think it has been fantastic. You know, Nat Phillips is another one. Like he hasn't put a foot wrong. He hasn't put a foot wrong. So So the majority of the players do have to take a long look at themselves for sure. But look, I think the thing is that this has been a very, very weird season. I'm just very, very thankful that we're managing to get this season sort of out of the way, and we can basically start again from next August. I'm just glad that we're kind of getting to a bit of normality back in our lives, because to start a season in what was mid-September, and now we're finishing in May, and then obviously last season you had to wait until July to finish the season. It'll just be nice to get back to a bit of normality.
100%, and get the fans back hopefully as well. I think that's a thing that we have hugely missed. I still honestly think that if any team was to lose all three senior centre backs of a high caliber, like the highest caliber centre backs, I do feel like other teams would struggle. I feel like we just didn't deal with it well enough.
Why are you trying to make it subtle? Just like
I'm not trying to make it subtle.
The way you drop the tone in the voice.
Take away every team's three best centre backs, and Man City only lost one last year for them to drop off their perch. They lost the one.
They were trying to win the Champions League. They were
you know what? I want to challenge that. I want to challenge that because I remember the times when Ferguson was there, and we had a particular period at Manchester United where Vidic and Ferdinand was injured.
We had Carrick and
we had to make makeshift centre backs.
Yeah,
you know what?
Your team. You guys are serial winners. Are we serial winners?
No, say that again. I never heard you.
No.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna play like a serial killer. I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this, yeah. And as far as I hear you. But the fact that we can't compare and say, look, listen, we were playing with Fletcher and Carrick as centre back and whatnot. I'll tell you why, because these men were playing for probably the greatest manager of all time. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the greatest manager of all time, to do that is crazy enough. Like, these men will ride and die for Ferguson.
Yes,
like, it is crazy. However, what I'm going to say is actually crazy because I feel like your players at Liverpool will ride and die for Klopp. Now, obviously, it's unexpected. Like, you've lost and you haven't really got the quality of centre backs, the quality of players to even fit into that role, because you did at a point have Fabinho, and Fabinho was a bad boy to even slot into that position. There was a period where you thought, fuck, like, you know what?
It was working.
Fabinho's better than all our centre backs.
It was working though, but then obviously he done his hamstring in it, and and then obviously we brought in Novak or Kabak or whatever you want to call
What's your take on Kabak, man? Because I know there's a lot of Liverpool fans that are
yo, Beeks, get his name right. He said Novak, bro. No, Kabak.
I said Novak because I said
I call him Cabbage.
It's not Kabak's fault that we signed him. It's not Kabak's fault. I feel like Kabak does have potential. He's not talentless. He's not whatless, but he has. I get Lovren withdrawals. Like I get Lovren vibes with him because he does tend to ball watch quite a lot. But he does have good qualities as a defender. But for me, the time that he needs to develop into a good enough centre back to play for my club, we don't have that time. We don't have the time for that. Do you know what I mean? If he signed for us in 2016 or 2015 when Klopp first come in, or maybe the end of the Rodgers era, then I'll go, yeah, that's fine. Like, we didn't know.
True say, Mods. It's been tough though, innit? Because he's came in a situation where you are down to the last bare bones. It's not like he's coming in where you can tuck him in like a West Brom away. Or West Brom at home and then bring him back out.
He literally got thrown in the deep end. But then again, that's the scouting regiment and the board's fault, because you can't. Who sits in the boardroom and goes, Schalke, no wins, 20th place, youngest centre back. Yeah, we'll take him. Yeah, we'll take
Manchester
him.
United does that. Ed Woodward and the Glazers do that.
But and then we go and sign a shadow clone from Preston. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, it just like, and what's worse, they done it at the end of the window. When we at the end of the window, not at the start of the window, when we were actually somehow top of the league by goal difference. You do it at the end of the window when we've dropped 9 points and now we're fourth. Do you see what I'm saying? To me, the timing was just all off. Obviously Kabak himself, when I looked at him when he come in, you know, they go, oh yeah, he's good on the ball. You know, those are his standout traits, in it. They'll say he moves the ball well. You know, he's quite technical for a defender. Do you think I'd care about technical aspect? Your first protocol is to defend. Your first protocol is to defend.
Keep that same energy for Trent, fam.
No. We will not start this argument because Wan-Bissaka will get found out at Power League. I'm not trying to hear that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But listen. Kabak, for me, I personally wouldn't keep him because I don't think we have the time to develop him. Like, we don't have that time at the moment. If we want to stay where we are as a top elite side, we can't develop Kabak because he's not going to play. He's not going to play over Gomez. He's definitely not going to play over Van Dijk. If the Konate signing goes through, he's not going to play over him. And then if we keep Matip, he's not playing over Matip either. And at this rate, Klopp prefers Fabinho as centre back to begin with. So,
I honestly think that Matip will be gone. I think Matip will go.
I think that's why you're getting the likes of.
Doug, do you think Kabak will be even top, third choice? I don't think he'll even be third choice. I think Phillips has been better than him as well. I
can see Kabak being at the club next season, and the reason is I just think they're going to exercise the option. Option to buy. Look, Kabak, to be fair, he's had a few good games. He has had a few good games, but he has looked really... I would say probably, that partnership between Phillips and Kabak has been, very, very good. There was a wee stat going around that apparently Fabinho, since the start of the year, the start of 2021, every time he's played midfield, we've won, we've won 5, drawn 3 and lost 1. And when he's played at the back, we have won 1, drawn 2 and lost 5. So boy. You can actually see now that how important he is to our midfield.
Yeah, 100. But he is. I think he's what brought their form. The Kabak and Phillips, duo that started to look okay. I think that was Fabinho's doing, because again, Fabulous to me has that ripple effect in the team where everyone seems to go, okay, we have a backbone now, we have a spine, we got a bit of back, we got a bit of back now, we got something to work.
But do you not think though, do you know what? We need to, you can blame the board for recruitment and stuff, but do you not think though the managers need to take a bit of blame? And I always we'll blame Ollie where it's due and praise when it's due, but do you not think that Klopp should have just said, these guys playing the reserves, 23s, whatever, as centre backs? Shouldn't you just play them as their centre back and then allow Fabinho do his job?
Yeah,
because
screaming it.
Do you know,
he was on Klopp for that.
Yeah, and do you know what? This annoys me, right? Even when I was younger, right, playing football, if they brought you on, and they'd make another senior player play our position, and it's like, why not just play me in my position and let them play in their position? The reason why you've got me is because of the position I play. So why bring me to the team, but then allow another senior guy play in a different position? I didn't get it, because I'm thinking, they would have to get past Fabinho before they get to this guy anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And these guys are centre backs, though.
Yeah, they're
He's
used
not.
to that. Yeah. I think Doug, I feel like you'd agree with me on this one. I was quite critical of Klopp when he kept forcing Fabinho to play centre back, and inevitably he did get injured as well, because he's having to go in for challenges he doesn't even want to go go into, but he's forced to make challenges that aren't part of his nature. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Even though Fabinho's a clampers, at the same time, he wants to be making those tackles higher up the pitch, and at last resort, sort of making these challenges. And it happened for so long that Fabinho was a centre back for so long, and we had, like what Bit said, just let these men play their position. I was very critical, and it hurt me even more when Fab went back into midfield and the whole thing changed again. We went free and we won a few games on the bounce. It's just like, well,
yeah, I actually agree. I actually agree with that comment. If Reece Williams plays on Sunday, he will get turned inside and out. He's not ready yet. He's not ready.
Yeah, not Reece. He runs in slow motion. No one said Reece. Reece runs in slow motion.
Big up Shawnee,
sure.
by the way. Big up Shawnee.
Big up,
Yeah,
Shawnee.
man, like Shawnee. We got Nathan. Man, said you got to bring back Clav and the skirt over them things. There.
Big up Skirtle, though. No, big up
God.
Skirtle, though, man.
Scott was a serious man.
Yeah,
like,
you see
Scott
this-
was a serious man.
You see, that's who I feel like I'm gonna buck in the Europa League, man. Them like with the Skirtle print and the tats. Do you know what I mean? Them man there that happy with their wages, but happy to brock legs. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's a good question.
Lovren
Good
was the
statement.
glue. I would have taken Lovren at some point in the season. I'll be real. I
I would have actually kept. I would have kept
We didn't replace
Lovren.
him though. We didn't replace him, did we? That's
No,
what I'm saying, like,
No, we didn't.
No, fair enough.
No.
because as I say, our dynamism, the dynamism in our squad it works to our detriment more than it does to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? Milner played left back for a whole season. He's a centre mid. He played left back for a whole season. Fair enough, it worked. That one was a case where it worked, but at the same time, Klopp's known for doing that, play. Do you know what, bro? Do you want to do a double left back for me? Just for this game. Next game will be like, yeah. I know I said just for this game, but do it for this game as well. And And then it ended up being for the whole season. Same with Hendo at centre back. Same with Fabinho at centre back. He
condemn players, bro. He condemn players. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I love Klopp, by the way. Personally, I love Klopp. Like, he's one of my favourite people. But
I love
times,
Klopp too. I wanted him at United,
bro. Do you know what he would have done with our players, man?
I wanted that rock and
roll.
roll.
Do with this industrial.
I'm not ready to talk about that.
You saying Fred would have been a young Kante?
I wouldn't even say young Kante.
Fred's price tag would have been up. They would have been like, yo, the price of the brick has gone up. On the clock, get me. The price of the brick has gone up. Guys, listen, before we even wrap up, because obviously we previewed it, we've done what I think. Predictions, because the predictions are the main thing. So I'm going to go with the Liverpool boys at the bottom. Douglas, you like to go first. What do you think Sunday's prediction is going to be? How do you think the game's going to be? What's your score prediction?
I'm actually going to be realistic. I can see United winning this. I'm going 2-1 United.
You know them ones there. I can't wait for months.
3-1 Liverpool.
Sorry?
Jeez. He said 3-1 Liverpool. You didn't hear that?
You know, I didn't even blink. I didn't even blink.
Exactly.
I didn't even blink.
Beeks, come full time, yeah.
I've got
IG live this man.
I've got nothing to lose. I don't think you don't understand. I've got nothing to lose.
All or nothing.
Do you know what? I promise you, if we won against Leeds and we held the 1-0 against Newcastle, I would have been saying 0-0. Before that, I was saying 0-0 or 1-0 United. But now I've got nothing to lose. Bun it. 3-1 Liverpool. Tired of these people. 3-1 Liverpool.
Yo, Spice, what are you telling me?
Tired of my players right now.
Bro, I don't have that energy, bro. I'll be honest with you, bro. I've seen Man United in the top 6 games this season. We've only won 1, 0-0 or 1-1. Simple as.
Who's scoring for us?
Who's scoring for you, man?
Well, it ain't Mane. I'll tell you that.
Wait, what? That's London on Mane 2 seasons ago. The team that you won the Champions League.
No, listen.
People
bro,
like Mane, even me, I'm Mane.
Mane, do you know what it is? You know what it is? Can you imagine, how can I, and you know what? I'm not even going to go with one of my crazy analogies.
I don't know what Mane is.
I was about to hit with an analogy, but you know what it is with Mane? Yeah. He's been so good. Yeah, and I don't care how much he costs. I don't care if he wasn't meant to be this good. But he ended up being that good. Do you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't that good for 1 season. He was that good for 3 seasons. And the drop off, and it's not like he's been crap this season. He was actually performing to a decent enough standard up until December, up until like mid-December. Yeah. And then after that Crystal Palace game, where Klopp took him off, after that, it's like his hairline come back and his talent regressed. Like, the man doesn't even have a first touch. I've seen him backheel the ball, reverse backheel over a keeper. I've seen this man score backhills. I've seen this man twist up Neuer and buy in centre backs. Now we can't even twist up. The worst wing backs in the league. Like, Mane has regressed so much. He's making good passes to his feet look like horrible passes. You know that when you're in, it's like he's transformed into a bad Musa Gineppo. Listen, if you start me on Mane, I won't stop. Mane is hurting. It hurts my eyes to see what's going on.
Mane's hurt months. And
Hurt me,
Monty's not
blood.
happy with Mane.
But yeah, Salah 2, Jota 1 in it. But yeah, I'm hurt.
Man, to quickly drop that one in there. So
I
yeah,
know.
yeah.
The
way he dropped it in is the way he dropped it in.
He dropped it in.
He did the rant. He was like, yeah, but yeah, Salah 2.
Yeah,
I
man.
just give you a quick body jab with a
Yeah,
Salah 2.
quickly. Hey, Bobs, what are you telling me, man? What's the score?
Bro, real talk, yeah. I think, yeah, it's gonna be a 2-1, but we'll beat them 2-1. But they will dominate possession. They will pepper our goals, but it'll be highs and wides, low and wides and stuff. Yeah, man. We probably won't even see Mane, to be honest, because Wan-Bissaka will have him in his back pocket. I don't think
Mane will have himself in his back pocket.
Bets. We just can't finish right now. We just can't finish. There was a stat going around the other day. There was a stat going around the other day that we've had 161 shots at Anfield and we've only scored 4 goals.
I said, you know what? I might change that now. 2-0. You man aren't scoring.
That stat, I don't know about that. But what I will say, I'm gonna say 1-0 United. Probably a Bruno Fernandes penalty, man.
That's horrible, you know. At least say it from open play, man. From a set piece.
Nah, penalty, man. Penalty.
Yeah, long range penalty. If you want a long range penalty, you're free kick.
I need to rub inside. But listen, it's been fantastic. It's been great. I'm happy that I've done this show. And look, Mons Douglas, thank you for jumping on and doing your thing.
It was nice, man. What was your prediction?
Yeah, Spice said
I said a draw, man. I'm not confident with Man United in a big game. In the big game, that we've only won 2.
But I swear we beat City and Spurs. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's another day.
we beat City and Spurs.
Okay.
Everyone beat Liverpool this season except for us. So like we'll see in it.
I'm gonna chat to you later about that one. Then I'm gonna chat to you later about that one. I'll chat to you later.
But me, it's a draw, bro.
Hey, by the way, guys,
tell the man them that where they can find you, man. Let the people know where they can find you.
So yes, in the name, Big Six Bants. Same thing on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Drop a like and subscribe. First of all, before you do that, smash the like on this video. Make sure you're smashing the like. It's one click of a button. Make sure you go and do that. It's a quality stream. Trust me. They're lucky they're not charging you, because it's some serious content. You know what I'm saying? There's some serious stuff.
The plug on that
Big
was
up, man.
slick. Hey Douglas, let the man them know where they can find you as well, man.
Yeah, you can find me on You can find me on YouTube at the Dugout Football Channel. You can find me on Twitter at Enrod_1992. You can find me on Instagram at Douglas.Horn, and you can find me on Facebook at Douglas James Horn. But thank you very, very much for having me, and I really do appreciate it.
No, anytime, man. Anytime.
Make sure you lot win tonight, though.
Hey,
you lot win tonight.
Is that what you want to do right now?
No. It's been a lovely day, lads. Make sure you lot win tonight.
Okay.
See what I want? I like
Yeah. So, yes. Obviously, you can find me on Red United TV. Do remember to subscribe. Remember to follow the official Instagram account of Red United TV on Instagram, which is Red United TV 1, baby. And also follow my personal Instagram account, which is Spice. And as well, remember to smash that like button as well. Subscribe, and let me end it as I always say for the ladies. Remember to share to your ex-boyfriend, also your current boyfriend. Remember to share this link to the pastor that's been trying to move to you at church. Remember to share the link to the guy that's been trying to move to you at the bus stop, and you told him that you got a member. He told you your butters anyway. Remember to share to the guy that at work that's been trying to buy to lunch for you all the time. Remember to share to your uncles that's been telling you, my, you have grown. And when they ask you, what is this? Tell them you found a man that can do it way better than you. That's Beeks Corner, you get me? I know.
That vlog there was I don't even know.
That was something.
I don't even know.
That was something.
Hey, Bobs, you gotta come harder with that one, but hey.
Yo, listen, I'm not. Do you know what? I don't even want to give out my socials. Just subscribe to Beeks Corner. Literally, listen. All I'm gonna say is this on a real one, yeah. Supply to Beeks Corner, okay? It's real content, it's real football conversation. It's nothing triggered. It's actually people with football open-minded opinions coming to give you free content. All you have to do is click on your mouse and click on your little laptop, click subscribe, okay? Put the notifications on, and trust me, for that, that'll make me happy. Literally, yeah. But also, it's your boy, yeah, so what Bits and Bobs.
Beeks,
Type in
hold on.
Bits and Bobs on YouTube.
Subscribe
You'll
and
find me there. Bits and Bobs on all the socials.
All right, everyone.
subscribe. There you go.
Jeez.
Subscribe. Yeah.
Come on.
I'm gonna be
do that.
subscribing to the Mandem's channel as well.
I'm saying.
I'm gonna be doing this thing. I'm gonna go and make food because my stomach is rumbling doing somersaults.
Same as
Just don't win or draw in it. Just don't you know,
We're gonna-
don't fumble
we're
it
gonna-
today because
we're
I'll be
gonna
on
make
all of
sure
you.
we're gonna
I'll be
make
on
sure
all of you on a shameless
we'll see.
thing.
We'll see. We'll come back to that. Sunday after Sunday.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Months, I'm gonna come for you. Douglas has been
Yeah,
calm.
man.
He's
Yeah,
been
trying to
quiet.
get
He's taking it easy. You know that man's there. Months
But
said
listen,
3-1.
I'm used to this. Like, do you know what it is? I'm the shield for Doug and them, man. I'll stand at the front of the table. You know
I'm
them
coming
ones
like Captain America,
you know
yeah.
them ones
Man said
on the
Roman
Optimus
Reigns.
Prime thing. I'll take you all on. I'm ready.
Man said
I'm ready.
Roman Reigns. Cool. Say less.
I'm ready, bro. Doug, I'm not ready.
Yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah, man.
Hey, we are signing out. Let's go.